We are Genesis AiX. We are building the missing governance layer for AI-assisted work. Not AI memory, not AI recall, governed continuity, the infrastructure that ensures every action taken by an intelligent system is bounded, traceable, and replayable. This is the governance layer that intelligent systems will eventually require by default. AI tools accelerate work, but they inherently break continuity. Project state fragments across chats, files, and repositories. Context is lost between sessions. Requirements drift from live code. Prompts mutate without lineage. Tool calls execute without bounded authority. And decisions cannot be replayed or audited. This is not a theoretical concern. It is an operational reality that erodes trust and incurs real cost for every organization using AI-assisted workflows today. The core issue is that recall is not governance. Every major AI tool can summarize, retrieve, and automate, but none of them enforce admissibility before execution. None preserve prompt lineage end-to-end. None bind actions to authority. And none produce replayable execution receipts. The gap between what AI can generate and what organizations can actually control is where continuity breaks down. Genesis AiX exists to close that gap. Genesis AiX introduces governed continuity. Our first product, Governed Project Memory, provides a governance-first layer for AI-assisted project work. It ensures every operator request is traceable, every memory object has provenance, and every action is bounded by authority. We achieve this through 5 integrated capability pillars: intent capture, governed memory, authority and admissibility, prompt integrity, and governed execution. The result is a trustworthy chain from operator intent to durable memory, traceability, and execution receipts. This is the GPM architecture. 5 modules, 1 governance substrate. At the center is the GPM core, providing bounded, traceable, replayable continuity. Sopranos captures and normalizes operator intent. The governed memory core stores all project memory with immutable provenance. Prompt protection wraps every prompt in a tamper-evident envelope with scope constraints. SAA enforces fail-closed authority and admissibility control. And the API bridge provides governed routing to external tools, repositories, and models. These modules share a common audit infrastructure. Every data flow between them is governed. The result is that the system can answer 6 fundamental questions. What happened? Under whose authority? From which requirement? Through which prompt? With what outcome? And can it be replayed? We govern the execution path itself, not model output, the path. 5 structural properties define our moat. First, fail-closed admissibility. Nothing proceeds without authorization. SAA enforces this before every mutation or execution. Second, prompt lineage. Every prompt is wrapped in a tamper-evident envelope with scope constraints and anti-drift detection. Third, governed semantic memory with 4 tiers, provenance chains, and mutation records. Fourth, requirements to code traceability. Bidirectional links between requirements, code, and governed artifacts. And critically, LLM-generated traceability links require operator confirmation before promotion to authoritative status. Fifth, tamper-evident execution receipts. Every external call produces a replayable, tamper-evident receipt. And authority-binding revocation is immediate. No buffering, no grace period. These are structural properties. They cannot be bolted on after the fact. This is not a prototype. It is a formally specified governance architecture. 52 formal shell statements across 8 components, aligned to the LifeStack canonical architecture. Each component is designed for interface-level testability. Our safety and security coverage addresses prompt injection, privilege escalation, receipt tampering, replay attacks, and authority leakage. The specification defines 8 canonical objects: the intent object, the prompt envelope, the governed memory object, the authority binding, the handoff object, the execution receipt, the mutation record, and the traceability record. These are the atomic units of governed continuity. Enterprise-grade specification rigor with a clear path to compliance certification. Rev 1 is governed project memory for founders and operators. It addresses immediate, tangible pain points. A single canonical repository for file truth and repo truth, eliminating fragmentation. Frozen requirements as a stable spine, creating evidence receipt objects. Bidirectional code-to-requirements traceability with operator confirmation gates. Governed handoff between sessions, maintaining continuity. And bounded delegation to external tools and models with receipted execution. Our MVP is organized into 5 work streams, each with explicit decision gates. No track begins until the prior gate is passed. 30 to 60 days to initial deployment. We start where continuity failure is already expensive. Our initial buyers are founder-led technical ventures, advanced product teams, and multi-agent development workflows. These are environments where the cost of fragmentation is immediate and measurable. Our expansion path moves into enterprise governance tooling, regulated industries, and eventually defense and high-consequence autonomous systems. Markets where governance is mandated by regulation, not preference. Why now? Because AI capability is accelerating faster than operational control. More agents, more tool use, more delegated execution, more context fragmentation, more compliance pressure. Every organization will soon need to answer 6 questions. What happened? Under whose authority? From which requirement? Through which prompt? With what outcome? Can it be replayed? Genesis AiX provides the infrastructure to answer those questions. We are building deployable governance infrastructure. Our commercial model reflects the foundational nature of the offering. We begin with design partner deployments. Licensed GPM suite for founder-led ventures and technical teams. Design partners pay from day one. No free pilots. No freemium tier. We then expand through annual subscription licenses for the full GPM suite with enterprise and operator tiers. And in Rev 2, premium modules for enterprise compliance mapping, multi-agent orchestration, and regulated industry audit packages. Our timeline is deliberate. Months 1 through 3, Rev 1 deployment. Months 3 through 5, design partner feedback and iteration. Months 5 through 7, packaging and positioning. Months 7 through 9, Rev 2 expansion. We are raising $3 to $5 million to commercialize Rev 1 and establish market traction. This capital funds productization of the GPM suite. Pilot-ready deployment infrastructure, core integrations with Git, LLM APIs, and file stores, UX and packaging refinement, design partner onboarding, and the path from Rev 1 to Rev 2. At $5 million, we have 24 months of runway to the Rev 2 inflection point. 2 to 3 paying design partners by month 9. Year 5 ARR target of $9.7 million. Genesis AiX is building the governance layer that intelligent systems will eventually require by default. The question is not whether this infrastructure will exist. It is who builds it first. Here is how the capital is allocated. In the $5 million scenario, 40% goes to product engineering, ensuring the GPM suite reaches full commercial readiness. 12% to architecture and specification work. 12% to pilot infrastructure, 8% to core integrations, 12% to sales and partnerships, 5% to legal, IP, and compliance, and 11% to general administration and reserve. Our revenue model centers on 3 streams. Enterprise licenses at $40,000 to $80,000 annual contract value. Operator licenses at $18,000 to $28,000. And premium modules at $30,000 to $60,000 per module, beginning in year 3. Design partners pay from day 1. No free pilots. Our 5-year projections model 2 scenarios. In the $5 million scenario, year 1 ARR is $288,000. Year 2, $880,000. Year 3, $2.3 million. Year 4, $5 million, reaching EBITDA positive at 4% margin. Year 5, 9.7 million ARR at 30% EBITDA margin. Headcount grows from 8 to 32. In the $3 million scenario, the trajectory is similar but tighter. Year 5 ARR of 8.7 million at 43% EBITDA margin. The key difference is runway. 5 million gives us 24 months. 3 million gives us 18. The 5 million scenario compresses time to first pilot by approximately 3 months. Both scenarios reach profitability by year 4. Our valuation framing is grounded in comparable company multiples. Compliance automation companies like Drata and Vanta trade at 25 to 40 times ARR. Durable workflow infrastructure like Temporal trades at 20 to 35 times. Operational reliability platforms at 15 to 25 times. AI governance companies at 20 to 30 times. GPM targets the 20 to 35 times range, supported by formal specification rigor and fail-closed architecture. At a $5 million raise with a $20 million pre-money valuation, and applying a conservative 20 times ARR multiple to our year 5 projection, investors see a 7.8 times return. At a 30 times governance premium multiple, that becomes 9.7 times. In the 3 million scenario at 12 million pre-money, returns reach 11.6 times at the same conservative multiple. All scenarios deliver 6.5 times or better. The governance infrastructure category supports premium multiples. This is an investment in essential infrastructure.